In the chilling depths of 1970s California, a groundbreaking social experiment was conducted that would forever alter the understanding of human behavior. This was no ordinary experiment. It was the infamous Stanford Prison Experiment. The concept of the Lucifer effect, popularized by psychologist Philip Zimbardo, was revealed through this experiment. It unraveled the unsettling reality that seemingly good individuals like you and me can be driven to commit evil acts when placed in specific circumstances. The revelation was nothing short of a paradigm shift. But what really causes this transformation? Is it an irresistible force beyond our control, or can we recognize the signs and take steps to protect ourselves? Join us as we delve into the disturbing details of the Stanford Prison Experiment and uncover the shocking truth behind the Lucifer effect. Welcome back to our channel, the place where future billionaires come to get inspired. The year is 1971, and the setting is Stanford University in California. The experiment, which was initially meant to last 2 weeks, aimed to explore the psychological effects of power, authority, and dehumanization. The participants, 24 college-age men deemed psychologically healthy, were randomly assigned the roles of guards or prisoners. What happened next was nothing short of astonishing. Within days, the guards began to abuse their power. They subjected the prisoners to unbearable conditions, forced them to perform menial tasks, and deprived them of basic necessities. The prisoners, on the other hand, responded with fear, anxiety, and eventually passive resistance. All this happened because of the situation they were put in. This experiment unveiled the potential for evil lurking within ordinary people like us. It demonstrated that even in the absence of inherent sadism, individuals can be driven to commit inhumane acts when granted unchecked power and authority. But let's step back and examine how this unsettling transformation occurs. What drives seemingly good people to commit evil acts? At the core of the Lucifer effect lies the concept of dehumanization. When we strip others of their humanity, it becomes easier to justify acts of cruelty and mistreatment. In the Stanford Prison Experiment, the guards dehumanized the prisoners by denying them their names, forcing them to wear uniforms, and subjecting them to arbitrary and unjust treatment. When people are reduced to objects or animals, their suffering ceases to evoke empathy and becomes less distressing. We begin to see them as less than human, which paves the way for mistreatment and abuse. Another potent factor contributing to the Lucifer effect is obedience to authority. We are all susceptible to the influence of authority figures, and when given direct orders, it can be difficult to resist. In the Stanford Prison Experiment, the guards' unquestioning obedience to an authoritarian figure likely facilitated their willingness to carry out cruel acts without remorse. Situational pressures play a pivotal role in the Lucifer effect. When faced with extreme circumstances, individuals may find themselves compromising their values and engaging in behaviors they would ordinarily find unacceptable. The Stanford Prison Experiment vividly illustrated this as the guards and prisoners conformed to their roles, creating a self-perpetuating cycle of abuse and submission. It's important to note that the Lucifer effect is not merely a product of our darker impulses. It's a testament to the power of social roles and group dynamics in shaping human behavior. We are all capable of rising to meet extraordinary challenges and exhibiting remarkable acts of kindness and courage. So what can we do to protect ourselves from falling prey to the Lucifer effect? First, fostering a strong sense of personal identity is crucial. By embracing who we are, including our values, beliefs, and aspirations, we can better resist external pressures to conform. Education plays a vital role in equipping us with the critical thinking skills necessary to analyze situations, recognize harmful dynamics, and make ethical choices. Creating a culture of accountability and transparency is essential. When individuals are held accountable for their actions and can speak up without fear of reprisal, it helps prevent the abuse of power and encourages ethical conduct. Embracing diversity and promoting empathy among individuals and communities can foster understanding, break down barriers, and reduce the likelihood of dehumanizing others. As you delve deeper into this exploration of the Lucifer effect, keep an eye out for subtle cues that indicate a potential for harm. While the Stanford Prison Experiment offers a stark example, real-world scenarios may present more nuanced signs. In your personal and professional lives, pay attention to group dynamics. Are there power imbalances that could lead to the abuse of authority? Do you notice a lack of accountability or a culture of silence? Such observations can serve as early warning signs that the Lucifer effect might be rearing its head. Another crucial aspect to consider is the potential for dehumanization. Are there instances where individuals or groups are being stripped of their dignity or reduced to mere objects? Recognizing these signs is the first step toward mitigating the risk of the Lucifer effect taking hold. When confronted with situations where the Lucifer effect is at play, it's essential to take swift and decisive action. Speaking up against harmful behavior, supporting those who are being mistreated, and refusing to comply with unethical requests can make a significant difference. Remember, even small acts of resistance can create a ripple effect, challenging the status quo and encouraging others to do the same. Let's now turn our attention to a thought-provoking question. Can we truly say that there is no evil in the world if the capacity for evil resides within each of us? How do we reconcile this duality of human nature? To address this question, let's draw upon the wisdom of Carl Jung, a renowned Swiss psychiatrist who made significant contributions to analytical psychology. According to Jung, we all possess a shadow, which represents the darker, often repressed parts of ourselves that we hesitate to acknowledge. The shadow contains our negative traits, repressed emotions, and the parts of our personality that we deem unacceptable or unworthy. However, Jung believed that confronting and integrating our shadow into our conscious awareness was crucial for personal growth and wholeness. By embracing our shadow, we can acknowledge the darker aspects of human nature that exist within us. This recognition allows us to understand that the capacity for evil does indeed reside within us, but it doesn't necessarily mean that evil is inevitable. In fact, Jung's concept of the shadow sheds light on the complexity of human motivation. Many of our actions, including those that may appear evil, are often driven by unconscious psychological forces beyond our immediate awareness. For instance, the Stanford Prison Experiment revealed how seemingly ordinary individuals, like the guards and prisoners, were driven to act in extreme ways due to a combination of situational factors, social roles, and unconscious motivations. Therefore, while the presence of evil in the world cannot be denied, Jung's ideas suggest that it's not an inherent quality of existence itself. Instead, evil emerges from the interplay of various psychological, social, and situational factors that influence human behavior. Furthermore, Jung's concept of the self, which represents the totality of the psyche, including the conscious and unconscious aspects, offers a glimmer of hope. He believed that through self-reflection, introspection, and a willingness to confront our shadow, we can strive for greater wholeness and integration. Moreover, understanding the motivations and pressures that drive individuals to engage in harmful behavior is crucial for creating positive change. By fostering empathy, addressing systemic issues, and promoting ethical decision-making, we can work toward a world that recognizes the complexities of human nature and strives to create conditions that nurture the best in humanity. Despite the unsettling realities revealed by the Stanford Prison Experiment, Jung's ideas offer a more balanced perspective. They remind us that we are not solely defined by our darker impulses, but are capable of growth, self-awareness, and positive change. Ultimately, it's up to each of us to decide whether we will succumb to the darkness or choose to become the heroes of our own stories. So embrace your inner strength, stand up for what is right, and let your light shine brightly, illuminating the path toward a better world. And with that, we've come to the end of another enlightening episode. But before you go, we want to leave you with a powerful challenge. Think about how you can use what you've learned from the Lucifer effect in your everyday life. Are there situations where you need to recognize the signs of potential harm? Are there ways you can promote empathy and understanding in your community? Or perhaps you have your own experiences to share about standing up for what's right in the face of adversity. Feel free to share your thoughts, insights, and suggestions in the comments section below. Your participation helps create a vibrant community where we can all learn and grow together. Also, if you're hungry for more knowledge and wisdom, we invite you to check out our other videos, which are carefully curated to inspire your journey towards greatness. If you enjoyed this episode and want to support our channel, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. By doing so, you'll not only show your appreciation for our work, but also ensure that you never miss out on new episodes. Thank you for joining us on this thought-provoking journey. Until next time, stay curious, keep asking questions, and always remember to stay humble.